My name is Tina Moriarty and I'm speaking to you today not just because this referendum is of personal importance to family and friends that I hold dear, but because as an Irish citizen I find this referendum upsetting. It does not sit well with me that one group, the minority, find themselves asking the majority to allow them be equal. Many people have made the argument for love, and I know that gay people will continue to have strong, loving, committed relationships without legislation telling them it is okay for them to do so. However, the question truly lies in the message we as a nation want to send out. You are equal, you are valued, and you will never have to ask to be equal again. My daughter came out when she was 19, and being quite honest, her sexuality was never an issue for me, or even something that we needed to talk about very much afterwards. She was the same person, but now we discussed her relationships, and she was able to share that part of her life with her family, much as I would hope for any of my children. And I have never looked at my daughter differently, and life has continued and evolved over the years. I guess perhaps I began to live in a bubble where I thought people did not see my child as different or less than. This has been the greatest shock for me in talking about the referendum, in work, social occasions or sporting events, the awkward silences or a disconnected disinterest. I don't really know any gay people. What referendum? Why do you care about this? Yes, having a gay child does make this an issue close to my heart, because I want all 4 of my children to be seen and treated as equals. I do not want one of my children to be told that their relationships are lesser, that they are not equal, that they do not deserve the same rights and protections by law. I do not want this for my child, but I do not want this for any citizen of this country. My son rang me from Australia a few weeks ago, and I said to him that he needed to use his Facebook page a few days before the referendum to encourage all his Irish friends to vote yes on the day of the referendum. He laughed at me, he thought it was hilarious, and he said, "Are you serious?" He said, "Can you imagine telling Jill she is not equal?" And all I could say was, she is being told that right now. Right there, I felt fear for my beautiful gay daughter for the first time in my life. I thought it was so sad and difficult to admit to myself, my family and my friends and everyone else that my daughter is not an equal citizen. I knew then I had to swallow my pride and humble myself to ask people to allow my daughter to become an equal citizen on the day of the referendum. And that is the point I want to make today. We cannot live in a bubble. We cannot be complacent or expect the referendum to pass, because it needs a push. You need to talk to people, wear those badges and work past those awkward silences and start a conversation. This is everyone's issue. This is about equality for all, and we need to work hard together, particularly here in Kerry, where TDs have said that canvassing is a wasted endeavour. So I urge everyone to really think about getting more people on board, getting others to volunteer, to wear your badges, put those stickers on your car, on your coat, on your tractor, and ask people to make the right decision for the future. For the message that Ireland sends to gay people across the country and to generations to come is, you are equal and you will never have to ask again. I am asking you, please, to allow my daughter and all gay citizens in Ireland to have equal rights on May 22nd. please vote yes for equality. Thank you.